Hello, Jaya. How are you today? And hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be the trainer for this hour. In this class, we will be doing quick conversations. Basically, it's also called throw a conversation. Well, you will have a chance to talk with your colleagues and discuss a lot of different, just general topics, and just get a practice speaking. So, hello, Jaya. Can you speak? Jaya, can you speak? Hello, welcome. Basically, what we will be doing during this class is we will be talking about specific conversations, and we will use a virtual dice, and we will throw the conversation. So let's see. Bear with me while I get my little virtual dice and show you all what it is that we're doing. Um, so we'll take this and we will throw the dice. So that would be 6. So we'd go down here. We would talk for 3 minutes, and then we would press this again, roll it again, and we would talk go back to the 3. So we would talk for 3 minutes about whatever the person the person whose turn it is wants to talk. So that is what we are going to do. So we are going to basically it's called throw a conversation. So and hello again, Jaya, and hi, Dono. How are you?
Hello, fine, thank you. And you?
Very good, very good. So where are you from, Dono?
From Mexico. In fact, I took a class with you the past weekend, the last week. Sorry.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was that before I got my cold or after? So did I have a strange voice by then, or was I coughing?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, was that before I got my cold or after I got my cold?
I don't understand that last word.
Oh, I have a cold. I am
Ah,
sick.
okay. I remember. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
So
you had to call the last week.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was like, when was that? Okay, awesome. Well, welcome again. Um,
Thank you.
and then we also have Jaya. Well, Jaya's trying. She's having problems with her um, microphone, and we have about 7 or 8 people who have reserved the class for today. So we'll see who shows up. But this is a real fun, basic, general conversation lesson
Okay.
because what we do is we'll be basically in a regular classroom, for example. What we would do is we would have a die. This is in English, American English. It's called a die, single if it's singular, and dice if it's plural.
Okay.
Okay, so we would have one of these dies, and we would throw the die on the table, and we'd go, okay, one. That would be 5 minutes, and then we would throw it again okay, so we'll talk for 5 minutes about current events. So that's what we'll be doing. So hello, Ahmed.
Yes, how are you, our teacher?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. I still have a scratchy throat and so forth, and it has now been a whole week since I got this cold. So I'm like going, enough already. I need to get over this. So
That's bad.
so anyway, so you guys will be talking mostly today, I think, hopefully. So
Mhm.
Uh,
yeah. So what time is it right now in Qatar?
7 p.m. 5 minutes.
7
7
p.m.?
a.m. a.m.
Okay, I
Yes.
was like 7 p.m. Wow, how is that possible? And what time is it in Mexico right now, Donna?
In this part of the country is 10 o'clock
Okay.
p.m.
And I was asking somebody yesterday, have you do you guys change your time for daylight savings time at all?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah. Do you change your time? Change your time for the summer.
Yes, but the change of the time is more or less by April.
Oh, is it
So,
okay? So it's interesting because the U.S. already changed.
yeah, in fact, my girlfriend works with people in the US,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes she have problems because the times, the difference of times.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like
Because in US they are already in another time, and here
mhm.
we continue using the this time, so it's confusing.
Yeah, it's like doesn't the U.S. just get along with the rest of the world and change it at the same time? So
Yes,
it makes it
it
easier.
it must
So
be as an standard, not something.
yeah, yeah. So but anyway, I was wondering, and right, Mexico then is the same time right now as me and Mountain Time Zone, but when you guys change time, you'll be an hour ahead. So,
Yeah.
right. Well, let's get started on this, and then as other people show up, then they can also do this. So this is what we call a virtual dice or die that you would find in a casino or any type of child's game or anything. And hello, is that Rashid? Hi, Rashid. You're up. You're up early. Can you speak? Okay, maybe it's still loading. Sometimes it takes a while. Maybe, yeah, he's probably setting up his microphone or something. Rashid? We hear him, don't we? So, and Ahmed, in Qatar,
Mm-hmm.
have your weekends? Is it Thursday and Friday, or is it Friday and Saturday?
Yes. Our weekend here is Friday and Saturday, and maybe they changed that from Thursday, Friday.
Okay,
Uh,
so they changed it from that just recent, maybe in the last 10 years or so.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. Right. Let's go ahead and throw this conversation, and then when Rashid and Jaya yeah, are able to get things working, they can join us. So what we're going to do, and Rashid, are you there? We hear you. Okay. Um, so I think Ahmed, maybe you heard a little of what I was telling Dono, that what we will do is if we were in a conference room in a regular traditional classroom, we would be throwing this on the table, and it would come up with
Mm-hmm.
a number. So
Yes.
what we're going to do is we'll start out with Donald. Why don't you start and tell me when to push and when to
Uh,
throw the die, and then what we'll do is we'll go to here we'll first look for the length, and then we'll throw the die again, or roll the die again for the topic. Okay? Does that make sense?
okay. So, will you throw the die, right? I can do it
Um,
because it's your computer, right?
yeah, I'll control it though. You just tell me
Okay.
when. Yeah.
Well, so let me see if I understand. You will throw the die,
Mhm.
and we will talk about the topic in the number.
Yeah. Well, what we'll
Okay.
first we'll throw the die twice. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the first die first throw will be for the length, and
Okay.
the second throw will be for the topic. That way,
Oh,
for example, you might end up with 5 minutes traveling, and then the person who say, for example, I say it's your turn. Um, Hello, Rashid. Can you speak now?
Yeah, hello.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I had to. We kept hearing you, so we were like, okay, he'll be back. So
Yeah.
so this is a game. Actually, I call it Quick Conversations, but it's also called Throw a Conversation, Rashid. And so we will throw this die
Mhm.
2 times. The first time we'll go for the length. So, for example, 5. We'll go to 5, and the topic will be 8 for 8 minutes. And the second time we throw it, we'll go to the topic. So number 3, that would be free. So whoever turn it is, you will lead a discussion with a group for a free topic, whatever you want to talk about, for 8 minutes. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I just realized I don't have an online clock. That would be that would be fun too. Okay. So let's, Donna, why don't you start and tell me when to throw the die?
Now,
Okay. That's 6. So we have 3
6, 2
minutes.
minutes. Okay.
That's a good introductory one. 3 minutes.
Okay.
And
And now.
now, okay. 3 minutes at current events. Okay, so you can either ask your colleagues questions about current events, or you can choose a current event and give your opinion. 3 minutes is not very long, so whatever you choose to do. Okay.
Okay, let me think about a current event. What do you think about the countries in Asia, like possible global potencies like China or Korea? I can read your name, Ault A.
Ahmed?
Uh,
I call him
Ahmed.
Ahmed. Everybody else calls him old. Old.
yes, no problem. Yes, I think you asking about the expectation about the China and the country in the east country in the Asia about what it uh, current economy and situation. Yeah.
Yes, yes, if it could be a possible competitor to US, by example, for example.
Yeah. Yeah. I think China already reached the same level of United States because its economy was number one in the world. In the world, he make United States the second one in the world after it was dominate the scene in recent years. And China now experiences or those who looking for the economic growth told us in recent searches or writing that China will lead the economic growth especially in that area, and it will be in a good uh, economy, because that kind of problem which United States and some European country had in recent 3 or 5 years, China not suffer from it, and that maybe make it a good in a good situation to stay in that place, maybe for 3 or 4 next 3 or 5 years.
Okay. Well, and what about you, yeah.
About
I'm asking to another person what thinks about the economy in China, but
Actually, it's already been 3 minutes, so what we're going to do is throw the conversation.
okay.
That was very good. The one feedback that I have for you, Ahmed, that was very good. It was very great that you actually knew about the topic. Was instead of economy, it's economy. So the first
economy, yeah,
economy is how it's
think,
as and but then it's economic. So it's economy but economic. So very good. Very good. A good, very good question. All right. So now, and well, welcome, Susanna. Susanna, hello. Are you able to speak?
Teacher, sorry.
Hi. What we're doing is we're throwing a conversation. So this last time we threw this die right here. It's kind of like a dice, and we went for the length, and then we went for the topic. So we had 3 minutes about current events. So the person who was kind of in charge was able to ask questions, and just 3 minutes was quite short for that topic, but okay. So now, Ahmed, could you tell me when to throw the die, and you will be. It's your turn next.
okay. Can you throw now?
Yep. So 4. So we go to 20 minutes.
Oh,
Wow.
the long one. Okay.
yeah. What about
Okay.
the topic? Yes.
Topic we would go. Topic 2 minutes. I mean, excuse me. Current events again. So
Yeah,
20 minutes
yeah.
about current events. So what you do, Ahmed, choose some questions, ask people, ask Dono the same thing or whatever, and just get your class talking and try to discuss this whatever issue you choose as far as
Mm-hmm.
current events. Okay, and my clock watch is starting, and then we will throw the conversation when it's over. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, start.
I want to ask my colleague, maybe Susanna, what your expectation about the next future, the future of our world in terms of the growth in economy or economic, and what about the technology, where it will lead us in next maybe 10 years?
Okay, I uh, I understand the question. I think that about I don't know. Do you know my opinion about the technology in my country or in the world?
The world.
Well, in the world, I think that actually uh, we are improve the technology, and maybe in 10 years we can do different things. Maybe the same like the movie Back to the Future. I don't know that is the correctly name, the movie. And
Yes,
when
it
you
is
have
correct. Uh-huh.
what is sorry?
Yes, it is correct.
Okay. Maybe we can do the same thing, no? For example, I saw I don't know 4 or 5 days ago. I I saw I saw um, a text about the sport shoes that is the same that the movie, no? The sport shoes are sized according with your food. And maybe in the future we can do other things. For example, in the health, maybe you can, I don't know, remove any organ in your body and you can change with a new organ. I don't know. I think that the technology is improving every day in this moment. And for example, one friend told me that the technology improved five, five times for every year. That's why, for example, the USB, the memory USB, change the capacity. I don't know how to say in English.
Capacity.
Capacity.
Capacity. Yeah, thank you.
The capacity, and I think that is my opinion about the technology. In my country, I think there is no saying because maybe in my country the technology isn't improved like in other countries because in my country is no cheaper than in others.
Sorry, which your country?
I live in Mexico.
Yes, yes, okay.
That's it.
Go ahead. Finish?
Yeah.
Okay, we can now go to our other colleague, Dano.
Okay, in economy, I think I need to split my answer in two parts. In my country, in the soon future, I think the view is not optimistic because we have a government with many issues, with many changes in the laws. So
You,
it's coming.
excuse me, you talk about Mexico?
Mexico, yeah,
Okay,
Mexico.
okay.
So we are having many changes in the laws. For example, uh, we are having a privatization of many natural resources like petrol or water, and I think it's not a good decision. And in another aspect, I can tell you that, for example, our currency maybe will suffer a devaluation pretty soon. Well, and in the world, I think the countries in Asia will take a more power because are pretty big economies. But something I'm worried about that is that, for example, in China, there are many problems with human rights violations, and I think that is not great that a country that have that problems have so much power. But I don't know how it could be resolved. And in the aspect of technology, personally, I am a programmer, so I am very excited about these last years because in the category of information communications, it has been a great progress. For example, we have very powerful processors. In your smartphone, you have the power of a computer of the 2000 year, and that's very exciting for me. Maybe I'm a little disappointed because in the movies you see the flying cars and things like that, and I think that kind of things will happen soon. But I'm excited about the things that are happening right now.
Wow. The smartphone equal is the same power as a 2000 computer.
Well, I was referring to was more powerful than the computers in the year 2000.
2000? Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
know. That's amazing. Because I mean, I remember in 2000 thinking, wow, these computers are just so amazing,
Yes,
you know?
and that was just 1 gigahertz. Now a regular smartphone that is what has for processing
Mm.
power.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about memory or physical memory, it's pretty amazing.
It blows my mind. Yeah. Excellent. All right. All right. So he's done.
Yeah, it's done for me.
Okay. Okay. Let's say
But
something.
Rashid, don't forget Rashid.
Okay. Okay.
The,
Rashid,
he has a
you
black
are,
mark, so it's easy to not see.
yeah,
So
you are here, Rashid.
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Yes. Can you hear the question?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you give us your response?
Yes, I think you have asked two questions, the economy and also the technology
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah.
And the first part is the economy. I think that the economy of Asia will grow is now growing fast and will grow faster in the future. I
Mm-hmm.
think it will become number one of the world, and especially Japan and China are become very large because they have. I think that has to do with two things. They are a making economy. They make things, but another strong point of China and Japan is also that they have a very good export economy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So to
I,
that too, yes.
I'm going to say I'm thinking a making economy doesn't make a lot of sense in English. I think a production economy makes more sense.
Okay, productive.
So
I mean, no, I don't mean that they have a productive, but what I mean is that they are making also
yeah, I know
things.
production.
Okay, production. Okay,
Yeah,
so they have also a production economy. That two combines is that they are not only depend on their environment, but also can make things. I don't know how to explain it exactly. Um, um, yeah, but I think that um, lands that countries who have only one thing or export or making economy yeah they can become weak in time of crisis. And another topic is the technology. I think that a lot of things will become automated, further automated, that human interaction will become less and less, and that everything will be connected with each other. Also the kitchen stuff and um, everything, I think. So also cars and also just the Internet of Everything. That will become then, I think, greater. And also, I don't know how you call it, but a step further than automating is that robots will become also a very important thing, and that our work will change so that the focus will also, I think, become on making robots and that kind of things. That was my answer.
Good answer.
I want to say first of all, I just Googled production economy to make sure, and that is exactly the correct term. They call it a production economy versus a consumption economy.
Okay.
So
Yeah, thank you.
the other thing is you had said automated. And
Mm-hmm.
try to remember that in English with the
Mm-hmm.
AU, we actually pronounce it auto. So
Automated.
automobile, automated, automation, it's all
Mm-hmm.
auto. So it's basically like ADO is auto is really what it's pronounced like.
Okay.
So okay, all right. And, Ahmed, you can go on.
Yeah. Uh, I can ask about something other or what?
Anything since we chose 20 minutes for this one, so you could add it, but it's about current events. Any current events?
Okay. Which how many minutes remains around?
We are at we are at about 7 minutes.
Okay. My next question will be about the situation, the policies which each country adopted about the environment problem, which recent days I think I read some article about a good step taking about India. Maybe there is some deal in one meeting. I don't know where it took place. They reach some deal with between United States and India about this India, and especially about the cutting of the problem of environment problem, cutting for I don't know which is about CO2 emission, cutting of CO2 emission. How you can what you looking about that deal in terms of getting our environment better than it was.
Okay, can I clarify your question? So you said
Yes.
that there was India and the United States have had a negotiation
Mm-hmm.
about basically the CO2 emissions and how to reduce it.
Mm-hmm.
And your question is, how do you think countries can best reduce their CO2 emissions?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
what will be is that will make our environment better than what it was?
hmm Okay. And I'm writing this question down on the Google chat. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody or whatever, you can ask whoever.
Okay, we can now start with the last one, who Rashid. Okay.
I think how could they? Yes, I think that cars in the net. I think that cars have a great impact on the CO2. I think CO2 emission and also other things. I don't know how you call it, but I think that if people in the Netherlands, I'm talking only for the Netherlands, if people on the Netherlands will become more aware about the pollution and the effect which it have on the people, the mankind, I think that will go more and more with let with the bicycle and that kind of things. I think that the pollution is that's a great the car have a great impact also on the CO2 emission. So that's if people will be aware of that, then it can become less. And another thing is, I think also the traffic. The traffic will to regulate in the Dutch. It's also very. There are very lot of cars, and if there is more regulation on the highways, that can also have effect on the pollution of CO2. And I think. Okay, that's it. Otherwise, I have too much time. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you for that. Okay, your turn, Mr. Dano.
Okay, well, in my case, I think my country could improve the environment conditions by supporting the use of bicycles. Currently, in my country, anyone can use bicycles. The problem is that the streets are not adapted to use bicycles. Maybe if the government support or motivate the use of bicycles, it could be better in talking about the CO2 emissions. Another thing that I think could be important is improve the public transportation conditions. Currently, the public transportation is not very good, so people is not very motivated to use it. They prefer to buy a car and use to go everywhere. So I think if we have better public transportation conditions, we could be motivated to leave the car and use more buses or subways or anything. And a third idea I have is that maybe making more regulation talking about the condition of your car. If you have a very old car that contaminates a lot, maybe may not use anymore because it hurts the environment a lot, and that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
think, can I add something? I think that it's that your idea of bicycles and public transportation is right on personally. So Ahmed, you can go on.
Yes, I want to say that good to reach that deal with China, with India and United States, because the emission which goes out of this big economic huge economic in the India and China, I think they made the worst thing about for the environment. But I think this problem big than cars or like that, because related to the hydrocarbon industry which took place, which happened here in this area of the world, and even about the refinery, big refinery in the United States or other place. Yeah, as our teacher says the problem is bigger than we really realize. Yes, and the most important maybe subject which I read recent 3 days ago, one article called "The Happy City," which talk about the urban design. He that it is told us or says that when mayor in Bogota in Colombia elected in 1998, and since that this mayor which called Enrique Peñalosa changed the way which people deal with environment in this in special area in Bogota. I don't know, maybe in that in whole city or only for a special area, which make the best. She makes best as possible with that city.
Hmm. Did it make Bogota better?
Yes, that the topic about.
Awesome. That's great. All right. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to throw the conversation again. So, Rashid, you're the leader this time. You can lead the discussion. So, we're going to roll the die twice. And welcome, Heber. Welcome. Nice to see you. Can you speak, Heber? Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
That's awesome. All right. So we're doing a conversation activity where every few minutes or every 20, in this respect, it was every 20 minutes, the conversation changes. So we roll the die 2 times. We look for the length, and then we look for the topic. So the first one is for the length. So, and Rashid, it will be the leader of the conversation. So Rashid, can you tell me when to roll the die?
Yes. Now.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
So number 4, we're not doing another 20 minutes, so we'll roll it again.
Okay.
So 2, okay, 12 minutes, that's better.
Mm.
Okay, and roll it again for the topic. Oops, what happened to it? It's like, where did it go? Okay, now we go for the topic. So we've got 12 minutes for traveling. Okay, so Rashid will lead a discussion, a 12-minute discussion on traveling. So, and Rashid, you can start whenever.
Okay. Mm.
Okay.
I have two questions in one question.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You want to say something, Holly?
I thought I was answering. I thought you were asking me a question. Sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
The first thing is which country do you like to travel and why? Also, can you also motivate it shortly? And can you maybe give me some trends in traveling? So what are the trends in traveling? Which countries are now most popular and that kind of things? Yes. Dano. I think Dano, is it?
Yes, well, about the trends, I don't know what are the current trends right now. I will need to look on internet or something like that because I'm not very fond in traveling. But I would like to travel to US, specifically to San Francisco, because there are many things of technology that are very appealing to me, like some places called hacker spaces that are places with people making technology just for fun. How much time we have, Holly? Sorry.
12 minutes for this one.
Okay. Yes, I think it was shorter. Well, and I have many friends in that part of the US, so I think I will spend a good time there. And there are many conferences. I'm not very fond of going to museums or some touristic attractions. I'm more attracted to events like conferences or workshops or things like that. And I heard that there are a lot of these there. Tourist attractions. Okay, that's all. Sorry.
Sorry, I have a question, a short one. Have you go also for work? Do you also travel for work, or is it your own interest?
Yes, I would like, but I haven't traveled to another country for work, but it could be fun. Could be good for me.
Yes, thank you.
Do
And
you?
Ahmed? Oh, sorry.
Y- y- Yes.
Uh, uh, Dano, you want to add something or?
No, that's all.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, thank you, thank you. Ahmed, and you? Can you ask?
Can I ask who?
No, sorry, can
Can
you answer the question? I mean,
can I response for your question? Yes.
yes, yes.
Okay. I think that as my colleague said before, I hope to get the opportunity to go to the United States because I already visited some European countries and in the Middle East countries and maybe in Asia country like China and Nepal, and that makes me looking for United States as the best way to go. I think it is a very attractive place, and it is a very vast, very huge country as a continent, and that encouraged me to planning for visit it, especially New York, which has many places, many historic places, and many attractive places like the headquarters of United Nations and the museum and the diversity of its population. All of that encouraged me to visit it as a first place in United States to go. And maybe I heard a lot about Los Angeles, which indeed in the next part of United States in the West Coast, and I think it is a very good place to visit the capital of entertainment of United States in the California. That's the case for me.
Okay. And have you also an opinion about the trends in traveling?
Not really. I think the trend to now I think the European country lead the way now because as I saw many citizens here in this area go to European country, and not this country which has a famous, which known as a famous place to visit like Paris or London. No, I think they now go to Vienna, the NAMSA, I don't know which called in English, the Vienna. This country which
And
has
it's correct.
Mm,
Austria.
yes.
It's Vienna,
Austria, yes,
Austria. Yeah.
Austria, yeah, Austria, and Switzerland, and maybe
Budapest, maybe.
Budapest. Yes, the East European country, not this in the West European country,
Hmm.
and they looking especially for not the mood or like that. They try to discover a new places nobody in this region went to it.
Okay, thank you. Um, Hello, Heather, I think.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. Hi. Can you respond on the question?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't hear the question. Could you repeat it?
Yes. The question was, to which countries do you like to travel, and why? That was the first part of the question. The second part was, um, have you also an opinion about the trends in traveling?
The transit traveling.
Yes,
Trends.
the trends. Yeah.
Like, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the word. Trams like transportation or
No, it's
Tre
trends. Trends. It's like what is popular. Like um, 15 years ago, the trend was for everybody in Scandinavia to travel to Canary Islands or Rio for vacation or Thailand.
Mm.
So it's called a trend. They're trends. What is popular? What is popular among people now for
well,
travel?
I would like visit Germany, but I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge about Germany because I'm sorry. I would like visit Germany because I like the weather. I like the people because the people are seen that is very respectfully. Well, the place are I would like visit
You
Berlin
say,
and
sorry, you say Germany or?
yes, Germany.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
But I never gone to the Germany, and I would like it. But for example, talk about the train in Germany could be the music or the technology because the clothes and and the fashion. I don't know. I don't know what is the trend in Germany, but but I can place about some places that I would like to visit. For
Mm.
example, I can pronunciate the names because it's very difficult. But
Mm.
So you say I can't pronounce the
I
name.
can pronounce.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Can you
Uh,
can you
I can
try? And I'll help you.
yeah, I can pronounce the places
Uh,
in Germany. Um, but
But
no, and
do you
I
also
know that.
talk? uh,
Hmm?
uh, uh, do you talk also a little bit of Germany or not? Or
I can hear you. Could you repeat?
you also do you talk also a little bit of Germany?
Live.
Oh, could you speak? Sorry. Could you also talk to people? Yes. Thank you, Ollie. Could you also talk to people in Germany
No,
in your own
because
language?
I'm not sure is the people in Germany speak a lot of language.
Hmm.
I was learning Germany, but my level Germany is so basic.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but for example, I would like visit to Stuttgart, Hamburg, but
yeah,
the,
that's a
the,
good.
the yeah, but the cities are very far away each other.
They are. But then you can
Yeah.
see the rest of Germany when you take the train through. So from one to
Okay.
the other.
Yeah, or I know if you have to take a airplane, something like that.
Or drive. No, you won't
Or
have to take an airplane. It's only a couple hours.
oh,
So
oh
I
well,
mean, Rashid, I know you don't live in Germany, but Germany is a neighbor. How long from north to south would it take to drive?
uh,
Do you suppose?
You ask me, Holly, or
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. Germany is a neighbor from me
Uh-huh.
because I come from Dutch,
Uh-huh.
sorry, from the Netherlands. But
Uh-huh.
I think in my whole life I went there for one or twice, I think.
Really? So I've been there more
Yeah.
times than you have.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry?
okay. Yeah, because I mean, compared to the US or compared to Russia, the European countries are so small. You usually can drive one day and get through a country. So
Yes,
uh,
but Germany is a big
it's
country.
larger. Yeah,
It's a large country.
yeah,
We have 3 or 4 large countries in Europe, and that is Spain, France, and also Germany, I think.
yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and throw the conversation. It is now time to choose another topic and length. So first of all, we'll start with the length. So very good, good questions, Rashid.
Thank you.
Okay, so Heber, it's your turn to choose the questions to ask everybody. So the first thing we're going to do is roll the die, and the first question, the first time is 12 minutes. Okay, well actually we only have about 5 minutes, so actually we're rolling the die just for the topic. It looks like because we don't have enough time otherwise. So the topic is not current events, not traveling. We've done that one. Hobbies. Okay, so let's talk. Heber, could you lead a discussion about hobbies until the end of class? Can you ask everybody a question about hobbies?
Can I have a question for someone? Can I ask for someone
Yeah,
about the hobbies?
ask anybody a question.
Um,
Any question you choose.
Ra, ER or ERA?
Rashid.
Rashid,
Rashid.
sorry. Sorry.
How?
Rashid.
Rachel.
Rashid.
Rachel. Well, the question is for Rachel. Well, what do you do in your country, or what are you, what are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think I have 2 hobbies. I like to read, but not for pleasure, I think, but just for information and to become updated about some interesting topics. And I also like to go to gym, but unfortunately, I don't go every week, but I try to.
Okay, perfect. Okay, what about Dano?
Okay, in my country, well, I'm a programmer and my main hobby is computers. So I like to program uh, computer programs or build stuff. For example, 2 months ago, I built a arcade machine with many games in it. I built the case. Buy the boards, the hardware, and it was pretty fun. So my main hobby is technology.
Okay,
That's
perfect.
all.
That is interesting because I like the technology too.
Yeah,
And
Great.
I love it too.
okay, what about all that, all
Yes,
that?
Ahmed.
Could you repeat it?
Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Yeah.
Hoffman.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
well,
my hobbies. I think different. I have many different hobbies, but I prefer usually to go to my yard and plant the grass and looking after the the, the after it and that my best one. The other one is go to sport, especially athlete. I usually try to go to sport and try to go maybe 1,000 meter or 2,000 meter athlete. I run usually, and I did that many time in the week.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. It looks like we're out of time, so I appreciate your participation and leading the discussions for today. I hope you felt you got enough practice just speaking English. Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher. Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.